Okay, 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 okay. Just need a sound check. Whenever I thought these days were over, that the sound check was needed. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, ooh, feedback, feedback. And there we go. That's all good. Merry Christmas. It's actually almost Christmas. Santa's here. Everything is good. Everything is brilliant at the moment. Having a new lease of life. Hold on, let me just get organized. Let me just get prepped into this. Let me just feel cool, calm, and collected here. Now, let's have a look at this. Yes, Merry Christmas and welcome back to the County of Portsleydale. My name is Badger the British, and on this episode, I thought, why don't we go the whole hog? Let's not mess around here. Let's actually go in and expand this area because I might be crazy, but I want this to be much more of a living, breathing part of the city. I don't want it just to be full of office blocks and just no one lives there during the day because that's kind of what this section's a little bit about. So we're gonna cut and move this river over. We're gonna expand this bit out so it looks like the other side here. What I've got on the other screen, which I shall not. Hold on. Which I shall not burden you with, but it basically looks like the Isle of Dogs. And that is all we're going to get stuck into today. Did I do any off-camera work? Yeah, I did do some off-camera work. And I did some basic ploughing of the pipes, which got a bit fiddly around these canals. They did not like going over them, so I had to put them in this weird way that made sense now. But yeah, that's the only off-camera bit of work I have done. And so, let's see. Let's go for the thing here. We are massively over budget on this. Massively, massively, massively over budget. If you could be over budget on a project, this is it. And it's still not done. So we're waiting for it to be delivered tonight. So that is because it's going to come out at midnight, I think. And then, boom, we can start filling up this area full of stuff. Well, we can start filling up this area, really. So why not? Let's get into this. Let's take the plunge. I don't know why I'm ready and waiting for people. First of all, actually, what I want to do is I want to test to see how much traffic is going to come through here. So, very quickly, what I'd like to do is build what I call the fish junction. Because it kind of looks like a fish. I don't know if it's got a different name elsewhere, but it's just what I've come up with. So it's a singular road going over, comes down 10, and then basically everything merges in on this point. So let's get that double road, bring it out, use the curve tool. Job done, wonderful. It doesn't have to be pretty at this exact moment. And, road coming off. And there we go, perfect. And then this kind of looks like it will kind of look like a fish once we're kind of done with it. Now I'm trying to make it a little bit more fishy on purpose. Let's bring that up to we're going to bring this off. So this is like the fish's tail down here. So there you go. They come off, they come round, and they go around the corner here. Wait, that doesn't look good. Let's bring that back. traffic probably won't appreciate that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, perfect. And then we just change over a few things. Because now that'll look, oh, that looks way better. Now, when people ask, is this a modded channel? Well, no, it's not really, but 99% is. 90% is vanilla, really, to be fair. I mean, all we do is subtle things like this, like not being, like, just removing the stupid things like that, like not making them. So I wouldn't say it was, like, pure vanilla, but I wouldn't say it was, like, not, you know what I mean? It's just, these things should be in the game by now, like, honestly. Like, how that little function is not in the game, in the base game, I do not know. And yeah, so it kind of looks like a fish. There's the tail, there's the head, the body. I think, no, where are these guys coming from? This isn't hooked. It's not hooked up to anything. So where did he come from? Okay, we're going to build just another fish junction over here. Now I just want to see if it's popular for the people to come through. Yeah, I just want to see if there's going to be an indication of that coming around. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same again as we did on the other side. This time the entrance is going to be here. Then we're going to switch over to underground. Also, why was the command unit over here? That makes no sense. Just remember, this doesn't have to be pretty at the moment. Okay, and spin this off. Okay, that one looks even less pretty than the other ones. Oh dear. And here we go. Right. Okay, so there is a bit of an appetite. Is it just people wanting to turn around the corner though? So you can go straight on. Why would you go left? Because we haven't upgraded that. This is just a tester road. It's not anything permanent. In fact, we might want to bring that up just because of what we're going to be doing next. Here we go. Boom, turn around. And done, 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 done. Let's just quickly go around and do a little tidy up. No right turn, straight on. What? How could you go left? You can't go left. You're going to go straight on. There you go. You wouldn't come off a lane just to come back on. Right. Done. Done, 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 done. 2 fishtail junctions in, nice and smooth. Perfect. I just want to gauge how much traffic's actually going to come off these roads currently. And if not, they are now connected in kind of like an easy way. I actually kind of like that design. Hold on, we're going to just speed this one up. There we go. Let's try and make it as palatable for the road users, so there is no hindrance of their journey. And there we go. All motorways now. Right. Oh, okay. Good thing no one's watching this, because that would mean that there would be a bit of pressure on. Do I normally start at 8 or 9? That's the thing. Or have I not advertised it? Because I didn't advertise it yesterday because I had the flu. I had the 2020 flu. And we all know what that's code for, because if you say the actual thing, then everything gets struck. Right. Okay, so the pressure's off because no one's watching. I hate doing this because shifting the water in this game, bad idea. It's always going to end in a major faux pas. So, right, let me just pin the image to here. Okay, we can see that. Cool. And we can see that. Cool. Yes, I've got everything. Everything we need. Everything we need on one screen. Brilliant. Right, I'm genius. Technological genius. I've managed to split my screen between seeing the comments when no one's commenting and the screen with the picture of Canary Wharf. You know, I've looked into and researched Canary Wharf so much. I'm probably on a GCHQ like watch list / like an MI5 watch list, like somewhere. Like it's been a ridiculous amount of research into doing this. So let's go ahead and prove that research now and put everything to the test. I'm not sure how much this area has actually cost us. Maybe that's what I should do in future videos, like do a costing and a budget and analysis and all that good stuff. Here we go. We're going to move this motorway junction back all the way. Okay, right. And we want to move this back as far as possible. My thinking is, right, that this area is not really going to be used, like at all. So what is the point in having it just not really? What was earmarked here? A service station. That's all that was earmarked for here, was a service station. Now, when you've got something like this financial district's coming out and you're doing an homage / inspired by area of Canary Wharf / the Isle of Dogs, I think that's a far more practical use of this area to include it. So what's the kind of shape we're going for? Let's have a quick outline. So we kind of got the swoop down. We just need the swoop to come across. I say, like, just it kind of looks like a thumb. I think, like an upside down thumb. If you really see that, I think that's kind of the best way to describe it. So I think if we do something like that, it's always best to try and draw these ideas, as crazy as they may be. Okay. Shifting, moving heaven and earth first. Here we go. Push this all the way back. This is going to be very interesting if we pull this off. No, we want it to curve in a little bit. In a little bit like that. Yep. Okay. So now we have to try and how do we get this? How do we draw that so we know? Like, is there any way of having a district? How do you now? Can we go landscaping whilst having districts on? Because that would help. Okay. Level terrain. Okay. Yes. This is all the way to do it in vanilla. Okay. Quick cup of tea. And here we go. We are massively going to be doing something that we could regret, which means save game. Portsleydale 1. Save. Deep breath. Prayerful moment in the Santa hat. We can do this. So we're going to make this look more like the Isle of Dogs. Now. Oh. Okay, so here we go. Just going to draw this as an outline. So what we've done is we've got the... If you're doing this, I'll try and do this in vanilla, is we painted our district out to what it looks like on the map. And then we have come round... Oh, there we go. So we've gone into landscaping, but we switched this mode into the districts mode so it shows up, so we can copy what we've actually coloured in on our screen. Okay. Right. Okay, and now we just want to flesh this little bit out. There we go, and we are gonna keep everything the same height and level, and this is gonna flood the place now. But the only thing is, will this river bend take, or will it? We're also gonna have to delete this as well, because we're adjusting this side. We're taking it off, so back to districts. Very clever idea, this, because it gives us nice peace of mind and peace of ease. So we come round. I don't know what's going to do to the other side. That's the only issue. I just had this brainstorm the other day where I thought, you know, there has to be more life, more stuff down here. You know, I want people to be actually like living in this area and, you know, moving around and stuff, and actually doing bits and bobs, not just offices, because that'd just be like dead, wouldn't it? Just be like, ugh. There wouldn't be very much to it. Okay, so we've expanded that. Let's try and make that a bit more natural coming into this curve. Now, first things first, we've got it. We've got our thingamabob. Right, we've got that. Save the trees now. There's no point having the trees if... Oh dear. Actually not bad. We've just got to remove that train station, the train line there. We've got to re-put that in. But other than that, that does not look so bad. I feel like Moses holding back the tide at the moment. Okay, slight exaggeration, I know, but still. Trees, no nodes, no anything like that. Right, let's save some trees. Let's try and avoid the farm area as well, just so we don't lose potential habitat land. Okay, like, when I say it's not a mostly modded thing, it's just like, you know, it isn't really. We just do little things like this. It's not like we rely heavily on like mods and modifications to get by. We just use them to get rid of the mundane tasks, like the stuff that, you know, if I'm on camera right now, you don't want to be dealing with. While you're in the middle holding back the water, like, you know, garbage and stuff like that. You want that, all the micromanaging tools being dealt with by AI. Because I am not a micromanager by nature. Like, if I will teach you to be autonomous, and I only expect you to come to me if you've got a problem. Or is this a prop? What is this? Yeah, prop. Let's move the props. Or if you need help with something, like if there's like some big issue. Otherwise, I would like to see you stand on your own 2 feet. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Right. I think that does look much better. I was going to press play, not going to lie. And then I realized, not am I only holding back all the water, we are also holding back all the traffic that needs to come through. And also I wanted one last like round off. Just to really, really just flatten this out. Just so we don't have to come back or touch this ever again. All that water that's going to be displaced from here. We should put the canal back in, right? Okay, prep done. Now there is an issue here. This should now be further over. Because it's actually a much bigger part. This should be where that is. How long have we got? We've got like... Okay. We can do this. Yeah, we've got time to do this. I think that should play a bigger part. Cause there's a massive, big old dock down here. The Millwall dock. Is that where the Millwall Football Club is? Probably not. But... Dun 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 dun. Oof. I have no idea what that's going to do to the water structure. I'm slightly panicking. But, you know, it could go one of 2 ways. It either dries up or floods the whole thing, or it goes completely bad. Let's get the city moving before we decide to start deconstructing. So we have to bring back in the trains, number 1. So these guys got disconnected. And this is a rather important tunnel. Oh, that's not a good sign. Or if we go back a bit. Let's see. I had thought this was such a good idea this morning, and it might not be. Ooh. Any route down here possible? Come on, let there be a Christmas miracle. Come on. Oh. No, that's definitely not what we want. Definitely. That's not going to work. That will kill a lot of people. My dreams are slowly being dashed. Okay, right. What if we came across here? And then we came upwards. A beautiful curve like that. Okay, we back this up. Okay. It's not going to make things easy on me, are you, big man up there? Okay, right, come on. Why do you two not like it? Right, there you go. I want to hear no more of that. Right, and now this section. Page up. Just for now, think about that. That is way too short of a thing. I do not like that at all. Sorry, but it needs to be slightly deeper. Okay, now why do you two not connect up? Oh, we had it. We should have just left it. Slope too... Hey, what is going on down there? Okay, they're at two totally different levels. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Trains connected. That's fine. Fabulous. Yeah! Half a month till Christmas! Woo! I'm already pieing. Merry Christmas to you. You know, some of my friends went out for SantaCon, and I was very grown up and was like, well, actually, I was in the 2020 flu, so I couldn't actually go anywhere. But even if I could go anywhere, I definitely would not be out there. I think I've got to that age where I'm just like, oh, that sounds awful. Where like a couple of years ago, I would have been all over that, screaming, shouting, yelling, throwing Brussels sprouts at elves, all that good stuff that happens at SantaCon. That is very close to coming in contact with the train here, but that's okay. This is going to have to be moved. Let's move you. Why were you even here? Okay, well, you can go there. Right. Okay. Let's bring back the motorways. And let's give them some defense against we are going to need to have to redo that whole area there. Like, that needs to... that is not sustainable. That is a high volume amount of traffic coming into, like, a low volume, like, area. Oop. But I'm definitely looking forward to the release of the Financial District, because it's just, like, right up my alley, this one. Because, you know, the thing that this game needed is for a way for you to make more money. Like, I didn't really understand that one. I was like, okay, cool, financial stuff. Oh, it's just a way of making more money? Like, I really hope, like, when you lose money, you lose, like, a lot of money. But then it all seems like insider trading. It just screams of it, especially when you're the mayor, the creator, the designer, the everything, the all-in-one. Surely you could just be like, oh, well, I see this farming industry could be improved, and then you just put a megaton of money into farming, and then you just expand the farm. Doesn't seem like too illogical not to do something like that. Okay, curve tool. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't really like this. This one I'm okay with. This one I'm not really okay with. So let's just, don't worry. We will start the chaos in a second. I know that's what you're all here for. Oh wow, quite the height discrepancy. Anyway, right, okay. So this motorway is going nicely down here. That motorway is going nicely up there. Pre-flight checks people. Right, hold on. Pre-flight checks before the river runs. Let's do this. So this motorway is gently coming down here. This motorway is gently coming up here. The trains have been fixed. The trains have been fixed. Wonderful. Yeah, we're good to go. Okay. The moment you've all been waiting for. Should I do that X Factor thing where I make you wait for a long time? Technically, I've got a lovely cup of tea here, which could take a while to get through. Nah, here we go. Okay, all the traffic has faded. Everything has come into colossal order. The water is absolutely flooding the place. I think that's going to look good. I think that looks much better than what it was. So it's already worth it. Worth the however many millions. Okay, the trains are still coming through. That's good. Cars are flowing. Great, great. Not looking so good on the mainland, but that was to be expected. There we go. It's all sloshing. It's sloshing about. I haven't actually tested this. That's probably something I should have done beforehand. But then I never do anything like that. So, okay, so it's all sloshed onto one side. Now here's the thing. Will it slosh back? Will it actually flow down and out? Because it's looking kind of dry down in the bottom left. Here, as if like it's gathering somewhere else. Don't know why this needed to be so wide. Why does this need to be so wide around here? We could maybe do some subtle, I don't know, but that's gone ridiculously smoothly. Normally when you mess with the water in this game, it just goes like completely haywire on you. Oh, oh, oh. Nope. Okay, right. This was a bad idea. How does this work again? Right. Okay, set the height, slope. And it's like, nope. Set the height, slope. Set the height, slope, nope. Intensity, let's get that down. Let's push this back. Slope, top, and let's push that out. And here we go, push this all the way back. And there we go, push this all the way out. That's, okay, right, done. I don't know if that looks better or worse. We're going to come back to that. That's not why we're here today. We are here to fill in this and complete this section. Now, I don't want to change the top half, because I think the top half is brilliant. That can stay. Absolutely smashing. But the bottom half does need to be adjusted, I think. Just this little bit. This is just annoying me. It being slightly off kilt is just being annoying me. So we're just going to have to... Yep, we've got millions of pounds, mate. Absolutely fine to go back and change our mind about some things. Okay, done. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's push you back. Lovely stuff. Oh, there is no actual bridge here. Oh, there we go. Let's come up with its water again. That's the thing. Does it actually allow water through? Also, this bit is a bit wider, so let's try and pump this bit up. Let's try and give it that... Oh, it looks like a kidney. Actually, let's move it a little bit further up. A little bit further up. For this, come on. Don't play games with me. Okay, you're coming down to where you were. 10. Okay, right. So this... Let's back that up so it's there. So there we go. Boom. To boom. And now let's make this expand. Oh, can we not make that expand? What if we delete that bit? Oh. Here we go. That's the thing. That just looks like a kidney. Where, like, you don't want it to kind of look like a kidney. Let's see. Oh, we can no longer... Can't do anything with that. Okay, right. Sometimes I think I should plan these episodes, and sometimes I think that's a good idea. But other times I just feel like, why would you want to bring such organization into something that's when chaos could be just as beautiful? Now I'm trying to discover a way where we could make this not look so... Is that enough room for down here, though? I think that a little bit further up. Sorry. I know this is not the most exciting thing ever. Just watching a grown man in a Christmas sweater trying to build a dockyard. So how did we get that shape before? So we came out here, came down there, and we deleted that, and that to get that little stump, and then we just upgraded that and that. Boom. You know what I'm going to say? I think I preferred it where it was before. Yeah, preferred it where it was before. Right. At least we know how to do it, and this is why mistakes can be made. Because it's nice and easy to do them now before we put everything else in. Otherwise, if we did it like later on, then, you know, boy, that could get awkward. So here we go, delete, and delete. And make wider the back bit and that bit, and there, done. Leaving it. Just remember, this is inspired by. It's not a actual side by side replica model making of Canary Wharf. So while the water like settles down, I can tell you the exact route I ran the marathon around here. So you go. I still can't work out why, if you look on Google Maps, that this is a roundabout. It doesn't seem to go anywhere, and I can't remember why. But I remember running up here and have vivid memories coming down here because my MS support station was here on the route. So you came up and it was like along here was the support station. Then you come all the way down here and you turn back on yourself. So you don't actually go through the housing estates too much, but you come around here and then you come back up past Millwall Park and then up past the Isle of Dogs this way, and then you come back over and you basically follow like this road back around all the way back up, and then you like turn into this bit of Canary Wharf, and then you're in. But yeah, I think the water is now settled, so let's bring in the transport. And let's see how. Can we do this all in 15 minutes? Probably not, which is why we started nice and early. So let's have a look. Oh. RMS Britannic. Oh, that sounds like a good mission, a good project to get stuck into. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the levels. Nice and straight, please. Boom. This is not happening. That's just, oh, that's made my day. Okay, now. Can we get a road across? Is it going to be that? Oh, yes. The game is loving me today. It was not loving me last week when I was trying to do all this stuff. Absolutely refused to play ball on any level whatsoever last week. It was absolutely shenanigans. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Just having a look off screen at the thing. I'm not going to put you through the pain and torture of last week and me throwing up the thing. If you want to play along at home, I'm currently looking at the middle of the Isle of Dogs around the collection of Carinary Wharf by the Asda petrol station. At Cross Harbour the DLR Cross Harbour. And that stop is about here. Okay, so there is one that's about here. Cool. So let's go get our bus stop. Oh, this back. Now, there is no car bridge apart from that top one. Why do I keep making this like yeah. This is not what do you call it? A thingamabob. A one-on-one. Hey Andy, how's it going? Merry Christmas, my friend. How are you? How the devil are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Farnham, how? How are you? Hello. Thank you for joining. Okay. Oh dear. I'm not a lady. I'm not good at multitasking. I'm very good at doing one task very well at a time. Happy Christmas. Oh, I'm very festive, Andy. I came down with the 2020 flu. I can't actually say what it actually was because this will get it's a forbidden word on the YouTubes. But yeah, I tested positive on Friday, and I just slept the whole weekend. I had 2020 flu is what I'll call it, and I woke up today and I'm back, and it was snowing. Wondered if I'd like slept through the whole of like December and January because it doesn't snow here till like February, and that was quite confusing when I woke up. I lost 1 kilogram in weight, which was cool. Accidentally, not on purpose. But that was because like it was just so painful to move. But now I've woken up, I've got a whole new lease on life. I just feel so much better. Now I can go get my own coffee and tea. I couldn't even get up to get coffee and tea. I just felt that rubbish. That's like not an exaggeration. Okay, so we are bringing in the train line. How are things with you? That's the one. I had the thing. And it was terrible. I went to the Science Museum and the Natural History Museum, my mate's little one, and I think I caught it for one of the little super spreaders / blessings. And Oh no, we can't fit it in there. It's perfectly okay. I mean, they're just children. They're designed to lick and touch everything. It's just that when you're a young single man with no children, you forget that how much you should be detoxing your hands and cleaning your hands when you're around children who like to touch and lick everything. Ooh, is this going to go in good? See, the thing is, it does come down. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. I do have moments, just because I came out of this morning. I do have moments where I'm not sure what I'm slightly doing. But here we go. There we go. Yes, we want something that's just in between. And then from there, boom. Yes, that's nice and gentle. Oh. Oh dear. That's not good. Where's the Steiners? That's a $10 word, Andy, as you guys would say. What is that? Is it top, middle, bottom? Top, middle, bottom. I'm going to go top. Okay, sorry for this, because I don't want to screw up the game. No, I do not want restaurant suggestions. Thank you, Google. Okay, so there's one more. It looks like it's yeah, and then it just goes underground somewhere. And I don't think that's the end of the line. I might actually take the DLR one day, just to have a little whiz around there. Although I was looking on Google Maps today around the Isle of Dogs, and people don't seem very happy there. They just don't. Doesn't emulate the kind of people that you would imagine working in that kind of bit of the city. But you never know. It's East London, so it's like a whole new world out there. Okay, right. So Ben's off. Here's a thought. What if we did this very mathematically? We come down 10. Are you drunk, Mouse? Go straight, damn it. Oh, it won't go straight because of the thing. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to try and flexi this. Let's flexi. Things we can't actually work out what's 45 degrees. 80 minus 35, so that's 45 degrees. Right. So if we come this way, we do that. No, one is as straight. As straight as it can be. There we go. I will read your comment in just 1 second. Boom. Then we use the curve tool to come on in. Lovely stuff. Yes! Got it. Nailed it. I could be a doctor. No, I really couldn't be. I wouldn't even trust myself. Okay, fine. I'm going to think that putting 2 stations here is a bit excessive. Because there's just not that many people to serve. So let's go ahead and make this disappear. Because there's another 2 stations. You've got Mud Chute and Island Gardens. Oh, sorry, I forgot to press escape to make it stop. So we're probably going to skip Mud Chute and have it just disappear along here somewhere to Island Gardens. Okay, so we're going to need a road at the similar angle. So there we go, built a road in, and now we come back over to the subway system. So it just went away. Yeah, there's no point putting 2 stations in here. That would just be ridiculous. This is like probably the max you could get away with. Are they off? Oh, it is off, isn't it? Okay, well, we're just going to have to delete that bit. And then, oh, did anyone else just spot that? That little... Oh, damn. Oh, we've got to connect it up to this one as well. Okay, right. Say no more. We'll move the train. Probably the opposite of what everyone else was thinking and now screaming at the screen, but Let's move the train so it comes behind. So there we go, it's coming behind, comes down, and boom. There you go, that looks better. See, pre-planning. But yeah, I think like most artists, there is like days where you really get along with your tools, and there's just days where it's just like, nah, mate, just what are you doing? Just pack it in. And today seems to be one of those 50-50 days. So like boom, and then straight down. Yes. There we go. Boom, boom. I think once it's under, it's fine. We don't have to worry about it. Actually, I'm going to move it up. Just going to move it slightly along. Just ever so slightly. It's going to be really tough getting out, but okay. We can do this. Who is excited for the financial DLC dropping tonight at midnight? I'm not sure whether to do a live stream tonight at midnight and just fill this thing in. Okay, let's delete this bit because we no longer need that part. Aren't you glad I'm not in control? Actually, I should be in control of the metro line, of the underground. It will be so well connected. Okay, all the trains are back in. That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Yes, all done. Now, will they all have water? Yes, they will all have water. This is what I did off screen. Got a little bit fiddly with the old canal system. That's why it looks a bit janky, because it doesn't play well. Which I think you might have to lay the pipes before you lay your canals. Thinking about it now, but you live and learn. Yeah, because look at that. Apparently there's an invisible pipe. do I live stream tonight? That's a big question. Okay, let's fit some roads behind. Can I fit a road behind here? Can I go under? It'll be 10 points. Oh, I love a road that goes under a bridge. Yes, love that. That's staying. Okay, so now we've got... Right, so we need the same on the other side. If we could just bring that across. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh dear. Yeah, these all seem to be like little complex squares that are off center actually. Let's have a look. Yeah. It's all off kilter, these ones. They're cubes, but they're off kilter. So this thing we've got going here. Let's get rid of that. Let's have it come off something like there. I have no idea how that's going to tie in. That's not going to tie in very well, is it? Oh, it doesn't even let me... Okay, well, if we... Let's delete that. Come up. Let's come up here. Let's do that and that. There we go. And then we come over... Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Is that just too easy? Is that lazy? Is that lazy building? Who is Sir McDougall Gardens? Sir McDougall Gardens. Was that McDougall? Okay, boom, boom. Well, there has to be a pedestrianised road across, so we are going to be bringing that in. Dun, 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 dun. Just thinking, like, how do we want the other bits of the areas to be? Okay, they all look... There looks to be a sweeping main road. Oh, there is a sweeping main road. I ran down it, of course, for the marathon. Sorry, am I one of those people that keeps saying I ran the London Marathon? Because I did run the London Marathon. Not very well. It was like 5 hours or something. But given my history and the fact that I was 35, we're going to come above, below. I think above this tube stop. Let's just have a look. Yeah, there's like one main road that just swings around like a massive U, and then everything just sprouts off that. So let's bring that in. Love going back to drawing off Google Maps. Absolutely brilliant. Glad I went back to it. So this comes back up. Sorry, you must be getting very dizzy on camera. I should warn you every time I'm looking at the map. Now this one actually disappears off to this main road, so we're not going to do that because that's just going to be too hard. Andy, do you think I should live stream tonight from the download? Because it should be out at midnight tonight over here. I'll take your silence as a no, and I can get. Actually, no. I probably should just get some rest, get my body clock back to where it should be. Just got such a lease of life now. Just like I was so weird. It was the weirdest feeling. Like, obviously now I'm like, I was just in my own house. I don't know what I'm on about, but like, I honestly thought I was like in some stranger's house. I was like, oh, I should go back to the bed that the guests provided for me, that these hosts have provided for me. And I was like, you're in your own house, dude. Like, that is your bed. So, oh yeah. Like, I think the absolute worst it was I was lying in bed and I was just like, oh, I've got to get up and make a cup of tea. I'll just get up and make a cup of tea. I couldn't physically get up and make a coffee or a cup of tea. It was just a no bueno, not going to happen. Okay, how did that one go in, but this one won't? Then I finally made myself a cup of tea, dragged my butt downstairs, got the cup of tea, got a cup of coffee, because I made them both at the same time because I didn't want to do another trip. And I came upstairs, I passed out for hours. And I still felt like rubbish. And I was like, oh, I really still need a cup of tea and a coffee. And there they were, ice cold. I'm not proud of this, but I drank them both. Because I just couldn't. Just the torment of going down a flight of stairs was just too much. It was too much. And now why is this? Okay, right, that's cool. Why is that one cool but this one not? Okay, I think we might have to do some magic jiggery pokery off. Is that how we did it? There we go. Boom. That's where we want it, isn't it? I don't want to flood this place with bridges. Very careful with how and where you press the delete there. Just in case. Oh. Can we get that a little bit? Oh, it's either too square or not square enough. Is that 90 degrees? Yes, that is 90 degrees. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm playing on a curved TV, so curved screen, so 90 degrees does not look like 90 degrees sometimes. Great for Call of Duty, not so much for making sure something's level at 90 degrees. So yeah, that was the most bizarrest thing. And yeah, let's bring you down. Right. Oh dear. What's going to happen now? Oh, typical. Okay, 5 out, down. Not that far down, jeez. Right, so this is going to swing round and connect this, because I can't imagine this area being that popular to live in. Well, it's definitely going to be popular to live in, but no one's going to like transport to and fro from here, which is obviously why it doesn't need like massive and massive infrastructure coming through. That's a very good point, actually. What happens when one of these like weird drought blip things comes through? Because that often happens, but it doesn't seem to affect our canal system. In a very weird way, it just kind of seems to stop there. And here we go. We are now making this section of the bit up. So this is where we're going to be using artistic license, I should say, and just really going to town on the thing here. Oh. Why is my light flickering? I'm going to have to look at the power source to be like, oh, that needs to be changed. Here we go, come on. How long have we got left? Let's see. Oh, let's see if we can go for a good hour and something. Okay, so, right. There is a park. Warning, I'm going to have to look. If you can play at home, if you're playing at home, it seems to be called Mudchat and Millwall Park. Right, and it is roughly around about here. Now it looks like this is the only road down. So we can get rid of this. Now this actually runs alongside, because you know what also ran alongside this? Me. And sorry, got to stop doing that. I now understand why I don't get invited to the parties. Because I keep talking about that one time, and that one time at Bandcamp, and okay. Okay, so I want to build in. Is that? Oh, it's not. I really hoped it was a roundabout. It's not a roundabout. Anyway, why am I doing this? This is not an exact. This is an inspired by. Inspired by. I've got to learn the difference. It's inspired by, not exact replica. So here we go. Now we're too zoomed in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, we'll come off here. There's a lot going on in this area to oh yeah, this is way too, yeah. This is nowhere near big enough to do a scale replica. Absolutely not. I don't know what I'm thinking about that this could actually be a scale replica. way too much going on. There's just like so... Hold on. Like there's... Yeah. Just looking at it now, I'm just like, oof. Okay, I do want houses coming across the top here. That would be quite cool. Actually, one down so we can get a path in between. So we are just inspired by... Oh, someone's van's been broken into. There we go, and let's copy that down. Let's go that way. Okay, proud of that. That's good. It's all good. Okay, so there is. This is going to be. Oh yeah, so this has got to be parkland. It's literally from this like station, parkland, all the way down here. It's parkland. It might get a bit awkward, so why don't we cut it off about here? Let's say, there we go, boom. Then maybe we'll have a mini park down here or something. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we jolly well get to it. So let's smash out a few more buildings along here. Say, let's bring in some streets. I just want to make it bigger, but I know that's kind of not really the right thing to do, because then there'll be no way of that water to flow out. Or then we'd have to come across here, and then it would just always get, would never be perfect. No matter what we do, it would never be exactamundo or perfecto in any way, shape, or form. And good, perfection is the enemy of good. So we're going to live with that principle and remember that life is short and fleeting, and we have to, whilst doing the things we love, we have to remember that there are other things as well that we need to do, like read and loved ones and everything like that. Really big emotions. Like you could tell I've just come out of a 2020 flu. Big philosophical chats. Also, Cure was a brand of fizzy pop, which I'm not going to name because they should pay me money. Okay, so, right. Oh, someone's taking another turn on that van. My thinking is, if you didn't get into it the first time, why are you going back for more? Okay, boom, 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 boom. Dockyards, that's done. Yes. I'm just wondering if this is going to help or hurt if we brought another road to the behind here. Okay, and let's bring in a few, what I like to call squares within a pattern. So this will be a nice square junction here. where if we just bring it down straight like this, that can come out over here. Oh, it's off. Off. Why? Oh, I can hear myself. I'm quite nasally today. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, near death and all that. Oh, yeah, doesn't want to go there. Will you allow me to go there? Will you allow me? Will you allow it, though? Come on. Yes. Well done. Okay, that's good. It's very inspiring to come off that. Right, we'll want to blend you out. And let's say, come on. What can we do up here? Yes, that does connect up. So, right, there we go. This is going to be park area. I've decided. Yeah, big park area over here. We're going to put the schools and that along here as well. We're trying to make that look a little flowy. So this is going to be the park area. Let's do that thing we do where we put like a really, really big park down. Just to announce that's going to be a park area. There we go. We know not to cover that in anything for future episodes. And then we just got basic road layout to complete. Lots of birds flying over this area. Is that an indication of joy, or is that a bad omen? All these are tiny little squares, aren't they? Really? They all are tiny, tiny little squares. Oh. I really should check that academic report as well. We are trying to build like organic roads into this build. There we go. Now we just got to get this bit a little bit more sorted. I want this a bit more conformed. So there you go. That's most bang for the buck there. It's so weird when you look on Google Maps at Canary Wharf that it just stops. You cannot go into this section on the Google Maps car. Like, it's just blocked off. I have no idea why. JetBlue, haven't seen you in a long time. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. It's just so weird. You cannot go into that section at all on Google Maps. Like, not sure why, but you can easily drive around it in real life. Because I've been there for multiple reasons. One was to see like the Christmas lights and stuff, but like yeah, you can go in there, you can park, and like there's no gates or anything stopping you going in. You don't have to be on like some special guest list. It's just rather bizarre. Okay, so kind of a funky road layout, I know. Do I want to do what they're doing, like what they're doing over here? It would make a little bit more sense. Like, this is nice. I like this. This bit is a bit I think it needs to be more square, actually. I've gone too hippie. That's why. It's gone too hippie with this. Looking at it, when you look at it, it's far too hippie. Right, hold on. Yeah, let's wipe that. Like, it's far more brutally square. Far more brutally square. Hold on. Let's show you what kind of mean. Delete. Yeah, delete. Back up. So you got the road that runs through. And then you have these estates. Looks like this comes off there, so they come off like that. Let's back you up. There you go. So they come off like... Okay, right. Well, like that. Gimme it. There we go. Perfect. We'll finish you off later. And then they come out straight like this. Like blocks. Which actually looks a bit more realistic. Oh, just how do we... Yeah, there we go. Right, and then when they come off here... Well, these are at a different... Like each one of these sections is like at kind of a different angle. Like something like that. JetBlue, how are you? How is it going? How's it hanging? Oh my god, it sounds so sniffly. Where's the vitamin C? Yep, that looks much better. Even if we can't finish this. Well, yeah, hold on. What we do is we'll just back that up. And we'll just bring that across. Like that. There we go. Perfect. If we can't, we will make it fit. There we go. Ah, smashing. That's just brilliant. That one can be a bit curved. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. See, now these seem to spout off at different angles. As if they're like following this. So why don't we do that? Just what? Do we have to connect them? Oh no, some of them don't. Some of them don't actually connect. So let's suffice with that. Oh, I like that. That's brilliant. Okay, right. Is that a bit too organised now? Have we gone a bit too laissez-faire with a bit thing? Oh, what are you up to? Are you busy wrapping presents? Figuring out your naughty and nice lists of all your friends and family? Right, now what are we going to do down here? Okay, I think we nailed that bit. That bit is absolutely perfect. That bottom east bit. That's fine. That's wonderful. Love that. I think down here what we got to do. Maybe bring in something like that. Is that? See, like no, I just feel like I'm connecting it all up. I feel like I'm trying to like make grids out of everything where like there's just could be like little streaks that don't need to connect to other things, and that this could be its own little like little enclave of people that can live down here. Like yeah, something odd, something kind of yeah, cool. That's done. Then on the other half, okay, let's have a look. Oh, what project? That's God. I qualified for university 2017. I was a late bloomer. What do you study? Okay, so I'm just looking at the southwest side now. I'm just like, was I on a 2020 flew high there? Like, this is not particularly making sense because it is kind of cubed until this bit. I think I might move this bit down. No, but then that was the point because that's smushed in. Okay. See, we don't have many residents that want to move in just yet. So it's okay if we play about with this. For now, let's just bring this over to there. So it comes into this like central part. Oh, someone from the Isle of Dogs is going to see this and absolutely slate me. And just be like, what are you looking at? And they were such nice people. Like, they came out in the droves and they were chanting my name. And we started talking about the marathon. We should have like a competition where every time we talk about the marathon, that you have to take a drink. Although that would not be responsible drinking. Ooh, 3D computer graphics. Very interesting. 3D computer graphics. So that's why you must find everything that's fascinating. See, I remember my day, we had games that came on these big floppy things called big floppy disks. That's dating myself, and we only had 2D. And it was like a man that jumped up ladders and what was the other one? I think it was called Digger. And it was a weird game. It was like a truck that was like, it was like a digger truck, but it was underground. And it was like digging its own tunnel, and then there was like aliens and I think great game, like to this day. Nice. And what is the aim? What's the end goal? How do you perceive your happiness? Actually, that's a huge question. I quite like in that, I think. This is a little bit lazy. kind of umming and ahhing. If we move that road back, but then see, this is where like where you want to be a scale model person, but you've realized you don't have enough room to be a scale model person. So it has to be inspired by it, and you have to remember that and just walk away sometimes. Just maybe get rid of the lazy road design and maybe bring in some dead ends, because that's a little bit less lazy. There you go, that's much better than just leeching off that one. Plus we haven't got much dead end road design in here. I feel like there should be a little bit more. Well, you know, there's not enough. Should be just a few little odds and sods as a dead end goes. Nice. That's a very, very good goal. Very good. If you could work on any character, what character would you want to have worked on? Very hard-hitting questions. If you need to get back to work, don't let me bother you. I think we're done-ish. Have we got the metro through? Yes. Have we planned the trains yet? Okay, so no, we haven't. So boom, 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 boom. And that comes all the way over to the main city. Main city comes all the way back. Boom, 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 and boom. Now I was thinking, do I connect this tube station to this tube station in the mountain district? Because the world's not connected enough already. But here we go. That's the outline. That's done. That's done. I like how this park's just becoming really increasingly small in comparison, and just having a look at like the top. Also, this gets narrower, but we're not going to do anything about that because I don't want to mess with the water. All the bridges, they're in. They are in. They're all good. And this is going to be the rise of the next big thing. Oh, the metro is coming straight through, which is wonderful. Don't know how it's operating when it's got no electricity. I love how this is like a massive deficit on our books, but like everyone is like just ignoring it and just going with the flow. Oh no, we're definitely gonna need to bulk out this river at this point. If we're just gonna try and squeeze a few little things on here, then that needs to come up a little bit more. Okay. Don't lose the trees. Don't lose the trees. Don't lose the trees. Save the trees. Come on. Don't let them be taken. Okay. Well, you know, I think we did pretty well. I'm not. I think that bit could be just could be a little bit better. Let's just make this a little bit better. Come on. Then we can all be a little bit happy that we've done an amazing job. Like, remember, we don't have to worry about roads being too close because this is going to be a very low, dense traffic. I cannot imagine anything coming through here that this would not be able to handle. Let's try and make them bit different sizes as well. Nice. I've not played a fantasy game in ages. Used to love playing D&D. Oh. Happy accident? No. It's I just can't get this right. I think all this bit is perfect. Can't wait for that to go in. But like this just can't get this like last 15% correct in my head. Here we go. Can we back up a little bit? There we go. It's just the same as it was before. Oh yeah, no, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, no, that's terrible. No, that's really bad. Can't get like a whole. Okay, right. Hold on. Let's wipe. Team huddle, people. Team huddle. Why don't we do like little boxes by ourselves, and then we connect them up? Because that happens. Okay, so let's. What is going on over here? The squares really don't like me. They are not with me today. I feel like I'm failing at drawing grids. I think that's pretty low in this game to be failing at that. There's not enough room to be creative there. There's just a little bit too much, unless we push back the tide a little bit. Is this the come off for it? Like, hold on. So what if we did like the 45 degrees from here? Let's have a look. Let's come out. Let's come down and across. Okay. Boom. Here we go. It's just hooking it back up to this road. It's the tough part. Unless we come along the middle here. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay, right. So here we go. New plan. Come along here. Going to come out all the way, not touch that, but come along here to protect the squares. And now we come along here. Perfect. Delete that. Great. Grand. Love that. Nice small set of shops. I'm going to bring that across to there, like an end point. Now swing it in. Boom. Absolutely not what I had in mind, but perfect. It works. And it looks nothing like the other side. But what we can do to make it look kind of a little bit more like the other side is bring a road through it like that. Now it looks kind of more chopped up. See, so here we go. Let's have a look at the squares. Squares is what matters. Yep, there we go. Done. Oh, road design is hard. I think we're ready. Oh. And that went surprisingly well. I mean, look, what can we do over here? Oh yeah, our little experiment. How many people are using it? Not that many people. Most people, they're using it as a cut through to get to the city. Fine, perfect. That takes a lot of pressure. That will take some pressure off our other junctions, which is good. I'd like to see if we can take 10% off somewhere here or there. Then that would be all good. Let's do a quick little thing. Yes. There we go. Perfect. I think. Hold on. Yeah, we'll come back to that and we'll make sure that that's all good. Going into it. Okay. That's done. Done. Oh, this area is going to be beautiful. Okay, right. But we have broken a rule. We have put in a public transport line without naming it. Now, which one are you? Sure, it would help if we were in transport view. Please, thank you. Metro 19, Metro 20. It's Metro 20, and what we're going to call it? We're going to obviously call it the DLR. Yeah, the DLR, because that's what it would be. The DLR, DLR. 2 vehicles. What's the train? Look at what's the most financial train we could use? High capacity Metro London. There's a London Underground. Why did no one tell me this? Why did no one change immediately all tubes to this? This how many can they carry? They can carry up to 300. Nice. How many did they used to carry? How much does a normal one carry? How did no one how did no one tell me this? They carry twice the amount of people. Twice the amount of people. Next week we're going to do a metro review and we're going to change all the underground ones to How did? How did? I thought we were friends, people. No one tells me about these underground trains that look like I can get underground trains in my thing. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I mean they're green, so we're gonna have to change them to red. But yes, that's absolutely brilliant and smashing. I think we're ready to go, like to proper go. Oh wait, we could just do a few little road design up here, maybe, and then we can just sit and watch the monies come in. Let's learn from a trick before and just paint this little black bit. Come behind that back bit, and delete that. Come off here. Is there anything? Why would you need to come anywhere through here, though? That's the point. I guess. Unless we want to just come straight down like that. Yes, let's do something awkward like that. Let's be that awkward road there. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, there is one thing I do remember. It is fancy, isn't it? Up there, because I do remember seeing that it is really nice, plush, like tree like roads and lanes. Okay, you can't put trees on bridges, I guess. But it is very nice and fancy, so we're going to make the streets very nice and fancy. Okay, they're not all that fancy, but we want this to say power and elegance. And there's no better way of doing that than having trees on your streets. Let's upgrade. Can we upgrade the middle road here? I don't think you can you? Whoops. Where's that other little road? There we go. Perfect. And you can't upgrade that road, but we can upgrade this and that and there all the way down here. Can't upgrade the bridge road. And yeah, I think we're proper ready. I think this is what, in 2 hours time? 2 hours time the content comes out. I'm not sure whether to go just to keep going and just, you know. No, I'm already knackered. No, I'm just getting over the 2020 flu. I cannot be doing like all night live stream. As much as I would love that. There you go. There's a little gate bridge as well that this place has. Whoa, what's going on here? What? Okay, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, that's done, this is done, that's done. Cool. I think just more little bridges and stuff need to be done, but that is it. We are just now waiting for 2 hours, and we've done a whole spiel, I think. We've just got to wait and bring in some paths, really. I don't think there's anything more exciting going to happen. Voice is very gruff. Oh. Oh yeah, what happens when we come across, like here? Turn the guides off. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, it's going to get kind of weird, isn't it? It's going to get weird about... Because we do want the people walking around. Okay, I don't know why that has to be elevated. See, this is where it helps to have the move it mod, because then you can just do this. Kapow. Kapew. Yeah, done. And then to even out some of these like weird bumpy stuff, we could just have that connect to that. And just move that gently over. And that should gently hide all the stuff. But we don't know what's coming out in the patch later on. So that's the thing that could let us all be hit by a big surprise. So that's another thing we're going to have to look out for and see if it even loads. That's the thing. I could get to midnight and then suddenly it doesn't even want to load. But there we go. We're just going to be doing some field dressing, and that's all we're going to be doing for the next couple of hours. What is going on here? That's the bizarrest. That's the bizarrest road. No, we don't want a bridge. There we go. Perfect. How strange. How funny. What is with the... What is with... This game, man, and canals is just ridiculous. Just look how hard it is to just... Okay, as long as we don't touch the square, we should be fine. Okay, done. So this we can move into the back corner here. That we can push all the way out. And as I can see by my viewers dropping off, that we no longer need... Oh, gosh, yes. Nope. Sudden tiredness has hit me. I don't... That's so strange. That is so bizarre. But you know what? That's okay, because we can worry about that another day. But that's all I'm going to be doing for the time being, is just laying down the pathway system. Not terribly intriguing, not terribly important either, but that is how I'm just going to progress over the next couple of hours where it comes out. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So yes, hold on, let's go into summary mode and jump out of this and come off the live stream. So we're going to have a look. Here we go. So we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this fantastic layout. Now before, it came around here and it just came straight down like a slither. And this was going to be like a little bit of residential, a little bit of residential, a little bit of residential. But now we can have this as residential and this whole section as residential with like the financial district mixed into it as well. So all going to blend in nicely together. So this area is going to feel more lived in, more people, and it looks much more like its intended apparition of, or target, or inspiration of that Canary Wharf island, the Isle of Dogs. So I'm very excited for tomorrow. I cannot wait for this to come out in like a couple of hours now, and that is me finishing up for tonight. Wishing you the best, all the best, and yeah, can't wait to see in a couple of hours when this all comes out. I'll be wearing a fancy suit on the next one. Why not? We'll play about, because it's all about insider trading, I guess, is what I've seen. So you could like just suddenly want to expand your farmyard as long as you've put in a big bid in over here. So yes, we're going to be playing about and doing all that tomorrow, I think, and uploading new content in a bit. Anyway, right. Yeah, I'm going to go now. Have a good one. Bye. Joy to be with you all. Have fun. Have a good life. Bye.